Tech Talks calling, here we go. Every gadget, every show, all the apps and games we know, running through the latest flow. From the screens to console dreams, mobile phone and laser beams, podcast tunes by any means. Join us now, we're on the scene. Calling all platforms, tuned in tight. Day and night, we get it right. Tech news so bright, it's out of sight. Join the ride, come feel the light.
Welcome back, tech enthusiasts. You're listening to Calling All Platforms. I'm Wes, here with Landon and Caleb, ready to dive into the latest tech news. Let's get started.
Hey everyone. This week in Google Land, we've got some exciting updates. Google Cast support is coming to LG Smart TVs at Hyatt hotels. Now you can continue binge watching your favorite shows even while on vacation.
And over in Apple's Orchard, big news for expecting parents. With iOS 18, your iPhone can now track your pregnancy. The Health app will provide new alerts and data monitoring for those special 9 months.
Microsoft fans, listen up. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang sold over $90 million worth of shares last week. This comes as NVIDIA reached a peak market capitalization of $3.24 trillion. But the big question is, what does this mean for the tech giant's sustainability and growth?
Speaking of growth, TikTok's parent company ByteDance is developing a 5nm AI chip in collaboration with Broadcom and TSMC. It's a significant step towards self-reliance in the tech industry.
And for those who love to stay ahead of the curve, Silverstone's supermodular Alta cases are ready for your heaviest configurations. Plus, they might just be the last maker of HTPC cases standing.
But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. A lithium battery explosion in South Korea has left 22 dead. Our thoughts go out to all those affected by this tragedy.
In lighter news, if you're feeling lucky, rate your headphones and speakers for a chance to win $250. It's time to let the world know how good or bad your gear really is.
And finally, a cautionary tale: an AI-generated Elon Musk has been tricking viewers into sending Bitcoin with promises of doubling their money. Remember, folks, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
That's a wrap for this week's tech news. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for your weekly dose of all things tech. Until next time, keep your devices charged and your minds open.
In case you hadn't figured it out, listener, we've realized that after 300 episodes of the podcast it was about time for us to upgrade, so we've replaced ourselves with AI.
That incredibly insightful and certainly accurate round of tech news is courtesy of Bing and ChatGPT-4, but as always we want to give every platform a chance. So here's what you get if we swap our brains out for Google's Gemini.
Welcome back, everyone, to Calling All Platforms. This week, we've got a roller coaster of tech news to unpack. From the highly anticipated reveal of the foldable phone from Samsung, the Galaxy Z Fold 4, to the ongoing debate surrounding Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter, we've got it all covered.
You got that right, Wes. Let's jump right into the big one: Elon Musk and Twitter. The saga continues, with many users still unsure about what the future holds for the platform. Caleb, what are your thoughts on this whole situation?
It's definitely a wild ride, Caleb. On the one hand, Musk is a big advocate for free speech, which could be a positive for Twitter. But on the other hand, there are concerns about potential misinformation and trolling running rampant.
Exactly, Wes. This whole thing is a double-edged sword. It'll be interesting to see how Musk handles content moderation if the deal goes through.
Moving on to some hardware news, the tech world is buzzing with the release of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. This foldable phone is shaping up to be a serious competitor to similar devices on the market. Caleb, as someone who loves a good foldable, what are your first impressions?
This phone is seriously impressive. They've addressed a lot of the issues with the previous versions with a stronger hinge and a much improved under-display camera. The price tag is still pretty hefty, but for foldable enthusiasts, this could be a game changer.
Staying on the hardware front, but switching gears a bit, Meta announced their latest venture into the world of virtual reality, Project Cambria. This high-end VR headset boasts some impressive features, like facial tracking and eye tracking. Wes, are we finally on the cusp of a true VR revolution?
The tech in Project Cambria is definitely pushing boundaries, Wes. But with the price tag rumored to be in the thousands, it's definitely not for the casual VR user. It'll be interesting to see if this is a sign of things to come or more of a niche product.
And finally, in the world of gaming, Sony gave us a glimpse of what to expect from the upcoming PlayStation VR 2 headset. With haptic feedback in the headset itself and improved controllers, it seems like Sony is aiming to deliver a truly immersive VR gaming experience.
This is definitely exciting news for PlayStation fans, Landon. VR gaming is still in its early stages, but Sony seems to be committed to pushing the boundaries. Hopefully, this will lead to a wider range of compelling VR games. Well, that's all the tech news we have for you this week, folks. As always, these are just our initial thoughts, so be sure to do your own research and form your own opinions.
Apparently Gemini lives forever in March of 2023.
It was a simpler time back then. Well, unless Landon has one more thing.
Syntax error, cannot compute.
Then that does it for this special episode of Calling All Platforms. If you love this, be sure to let us know on Facebook or Twitter at Calling All Platforms or by commenting on our website, callingallplatforms.com. You can also find nothing new on YouTube at Calling All Platforms Tech or Gaming, but if you bombard the comments there you might be able to scare Caleb out of his hole, and who knows, maybe he'll post something.
At this point it'll just be a rant about not having time to play games.
We'd expect nothing less.
Alright listener, be sure to join us next week.
Ooh,
See ya.
The music for this episode was generated using Suno.com. To hear full-length versions and alternative versions not used in the episode, join our Patreon to be a part of the Slack conversations.
Calling All Platforms is a production of Supporter Sound Studios. To learn more about how you can support the podcast, go to www.patreon.com/callingallplatforms.